Trump pursed lip thing. I loved that when we did the boot camp. That was so much fun. That was.
You seem to have like bipolar thoughts about that
I
whole thing.
do.
You'll
I
just come like,
do.
oh, that was such a good time to. I couldn't fucking wait for that to be over. And
It's both. It's both at the same time. So, in one regard, there were moments that were just funny and hilarious, and I'm glad I got to experience them, and I'll always remember them. And the other, there were times when it was really a drag, and I felt like he wasn't giving 100%, and I felt like I was, and I felt like it was. I honestly felt like it was disrespectful to me because I felt like I was putting so much into this, and I'd taken a month of time out of what was kind of a busy time for me to do this thing because I'd said I would do it, and I wanted to do what I said, and I felt like he was like when he wouldn't stick to the diet, I felt really let down, and it kind of took the steam out of me for the whole thing, kind of soured it for me. But the first 2 weeks, I had a blast. I really enjoyed it. I was, just it felt like we were both on the same page and we're having a great time. And the things that just the little things that come along with having Wings of Redemption live with you were just worth doing. I'm glad I did it. I probably wouldn't do it again though. It was, it was a big commitment. There was a lot to do on my end of things.
well, if you ever think of a skill that you're really good at that you want to train me in, I'll do a boot camp.
Oh,
Or I could gain a lot of weight. I could speed eat.
oh, I like that.
I bet I could gain 50 pounds in 4 months if need be.
Well, if you ever want to pull a white boy and just come like crash with me for a month or two, you're more than welcome. We have a good time.
He just shows up and lives there for 10 weeks.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
did it a while back.
yeah, he did. White boy lived with me for like 3 months, I think, like a whole summer. It was right when he started doing pretty well on YouTube, and he was still living in that really ghetto house in Milwaukee or whatever. And like his car had been broken into, and they would steal they'd break his window to steal his fucking change and like steal the battery out of the car, shit like that. And Kitty was like, won't you get out of there? Come stay with us for a while. It's real nice down here, or whatever she sounds like. And so
That's it.
like, yeah, and so like he spent the whole summer with me, and we have a similar like night owl nocturnal sleep schedule, so we'd be out chilling with each other till 4 in the morning every night, and I had a good time with White Boy. I was sad to see him go. I really was. Whenever, because he met Kelly, he kind of like got together with Kelly at my house. She also came and stayed with me for a while, and they kind of got together while they were at my place. And
Ooh,
then,
little hanky panky at Kyle's house.
yeah, there totally was. There
Not
totally
the first
was.
time.
Um,
I imagine that to be a house with Hanky Panky as its middle name.
oh yeah,
All
yeah.
over the place.
There's definitely White Boy definitely got laid at my house, and but I remember whenever they left, they kind of left together, and it was like, oh man, it's a shame to see White Boy go. It was cool having him here because we
It was
would
like he's
collaborate
standing
on.
on the porch as he's leaving, just kind of like
No, I drove him to the airport, and
wiping your eye a little bit.
yeah,
True
yeah,
love.
yeah.
Jackie
Yeah,
used to have a term for your house. It was like the house of ill repute or something like that. And I'm just like, yeah, I bet all sorts of things that she wouldn't like go down there.
Yeah, we have a good time. Yeah, we always have a good time. But I just remember like it was cool having White. One of the things that so here's one of the things that I think about the difference between Wing staying with me for a month versus White Boy staying for a few months. White Boy was always looking for like ways for us to collaborate and like bouncing ideas off me, and I'd bounce ideas off him. And I don't know, I'm in a couple of his videos. Like he did like a kill streak video, and FPSRussia was a kill streak, and I helped him film all that stuff, and vice versa. We worked together on a couple little things, and I felt like Wings didn't take advantage of any of that. Like I was more than willing to like, work with him and make little side videos that weren't us working out. If he wanted to do go-karts, or if we wanted to like Wings Redemption rides a bull, like we could have made all that stuff happen, but he wasn't really into it. And
You feel like he
know.
was kind of a black hole of enthusiasm and ideas.
I feel like he kind of squandered an opportunity because like when we both know a little bit about video making, and we're both here together with very different styles and ways of going about things. Maybe we could have collaborated and made like let's fix our cameras.
Yeah.
Maybe we could have collaborated and done like armed him to the teeth, like Wings of Redemption, like covered in guns or something. Like, he's got to like not to be a dick about it. But he's a big guy, so like you could cover his whole exterior with guns. It would have been hilarious. But I just didn't feel like he was into to like exploring anything like that. I felt like White Boy was always like, hey, we could do this thing, we could do that thing. I could be this, you could be that. What do you think about this? What do you know? And I just didn't feel like Wings was into it that way. But yeah, I'm definitely glad I did it. It was an experience, right? Like I don't regret a lot of things that were painful and hurt and sucked at the time because it was a life experience. And you kind of like, oh yeah, I did that thing. You know, well, you never done that? I've done that. And that's one of them. So camera coming back? Can you see me?
Let's do the call again. That always.
Oh, I can't hear anything now.
All right, I'm gonna do the call again. Oh, did I not? I did a video call. Hi, there's Taylor. Trying to.
I can see you.
Yeah, Kyle's having a hiccup. He said he couldn't hear us towards the very end.
Oh.
So I've got one. It's kind of